Good morning. Welcome to all of you. Today is a very special day because we are launching a new edition of CyberCamp. CyberCamp is the biggest event organized by INCIBE every year. Today we are having here in this auditorium authorities, representatives from leading companies on cybersecurity in our country, and of course some of the best young talent from the region of Valencia and from all of Spain. So on behalf of INCIBE and on my behalf, thank you so much to all of you for coming here to CyberCamp 2019. Thank you especially to the city of Valencia for hosting this event, because CyberCamp will help create new professionals on cybersecurity here in Valencia.
In my talk this morning, I would like to talk directly to young people who will be protecting us from the risks in a few years' time. We hope you truly enjoy CyberCamp and all the activities that we've prepared. First of all, so that you have fun, so that you learn more about cybersecurity, and above all, so that you dream and dream big about this field. Cybersecurity, yes, has a lot to do with that. It's about protecting people and creating a better world. I love CyberCamp because I see you learning, I see you competing in the challenges that we put on for you. And what I see is young people with a lot of talent. In this very room, we might have the upcoming president of the next big company in the world of technology. Perhaps here we have the young girl or the young man who will become the person who will create the next digital service that will improve the lives of millions of people. All of you, everyone here today, can go as far as you want. And as you can see, I'm talking about girls and boys in all of these cases. And obviously I do this on purpose. I do this knowingly because I know that young girls in particular need to be taken into account as much as young men. So why am I saying this with people, if this is their normal thing? But in actual fact, only 3 in every 100 people that have received a Nobel Prize have been women over the course of history. Does this mean that girls don't have as much talent? What do you think? Of course not. But society, some years ago, wasn't capable of seeing the huge things that so many women have done for science, for engineering, and for technology. Women such as Wang Xini, a young Chinese scientist who was alive at the end of the 18th century. She was prohibited from studying, but she didn't pay heed. She decided not to study 1 degree, but 4: mathematics, astronomy, medicine. And how did she do this if it wasn't allowed? Her grandfather taught her about astronomy, her father about mathematics, geography, and on top of all of this, her grandmother also taught her about poetry. She was such a hard worker and so brave that she realized that the days were longer in the summer and shorter in the winter. And she also realized that in spring and in autumn, day and night lasted exactly the same length of time. And while she didn't have the tools that we have today, she was able to calculate exactly the day in March and the day in September on which this would happen. This was an incredible discovery, But in fact, almost nobody knows who this lady is. Almost nobody remembers her name. And this is very, very unjust. I'd like to remember the contribution that this woman made to science here today. We also have many examples of scientists here in Spain, female scientists and inventors, who have not been given the recognition that they deserve. I don't know if you know that the first mechanic book that was first made was invented, in actual fact, by a Spanish woman. Her name was Ángela Ruiz Robles, and she was born in León in 1985. Ángela Ruiz Robles was the inventor of the first e-book, invented in 1949. But if we go back to it's Michael Hart, an American gentleman, who figures as the person who was responsible for that. In actual fact, his invention came later on than the Spanish lady. Neither the scientific community nor any companies were interested in what she had to offer. Since that time, the world has changed significantly. And we still have to make an effort so that men and women are given the same opportunities and considered as equals. We need more girls, young women, to work in the field of engineering and mathematics and science. There are very few women working in the field of cybersecurity currently. We heard Rosa talking about this earlier on, the manager of INCIBE. She was the first woman to become the general manager of this institute, and I hope she will be the first of many. We need more young women to become professionals in the field of cybersecurity. First of all, in order to protect our networks and our technological tools, we need these teams of people, teams of different people who are able to provide different points of view and different to their male colleagues. We need women in sectors where there will be many, many opportunities from a professional point of view. Young men, young women, you are very, very lucky to live in this very exciting time of history. We are in the digital era, an era that will change everything, and that change will be quicker and have more impact than it ever has in the past. All of you, young men and young women, can have big dreams because you have the opportunity to change the world and to make it into the world that you want it to be. I'd like the world of tomorrow to be more equal for men and women. And as Secretary of State, I try to do everything in order to ensure that that happens. Now it's your turn to think about how you would like that world to be and make the effort to make that dream come true. On behalf of the government, I would like to say that we are working so that cybersecurity is recognized in Spain and given the position that it deserves. Cybersecurity is one of the big issues that we have in our society. Without cybersecurity, without safe networks, we cannot make our dreams of a better Spain come true. The digital world is present in all areas of our lives. Without cybersecurity, there won't be a future. So this is why we're making INCIBE grow. We aim to have 70 more professionals over the coming year working with us full-time. We'd like more opportunities here in Spain and for more young women to work professionally in the field of cybersecurity. But we have to start working here today. creating STEM opportunities. So we hope CyberCamp will continue everywhere and will grow each year. And I would like to insist on this and to thank Valencia for making this opportunity possible this year. Thank you very much, all of you, for being here in CyberCamp. Enjoy the experience, make the very most of it over the coming days, and good luck to all of you that will be competing in any of the competitions that have been prepared. And so CyberCamp 2019 is now open. Thank you very much.